Uh, Namaste, Guruji. Uh, with Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. I have been attending Guruji's class for the last 14 months plus. And one thing that strikes out is the perfection that he brings in everything. His perfection in terms of knowledge, the breadth and the depth of knowledge. Every word in Bhagavad Gita or even in the Upanishad that he picks up, he has either a subhashitam or an elaboration or a connecting shloka. Now, this requires enormous dedication, enormous will to strive to be perfect. And to connect one particular thought to another thought, which seemingly does not look related, is synthesis. And this can only happen when you have perfected knowledge. And this knowledge must have come from his gurus. And his should I say, his dedication, his devotion, his reverence to his gurus comes out in every class, in every shloka that he wants to present. And therefore, when he is talking about perfection, he is also, when he is contextualizing the Bhagavad Gita shloka, there also is perfection, because he has lived the experience of a corporate life, of a person who has worked hard and made success in his life. And this gives us the first-hand experience of his struggles in life, his joys, his sorrows that he has gone through. And therefore, it helps us to connect with what he's saying. It is not, a person who knows Bhagavad Gita or knows Vedas, and he's just translating and telling us something which is happening or that is there. It is bringing a whole world of experience along with the knowledge. That is perfection. So when he's striving for perfection and we are getting this benefit, I think there is something which we have to understand, that the world has changed in terms of messaging. No more can you do this knowledge under a tree or in a room. We are using the electronic medium, and as it is said, the medium is the message. The idiom of this medium is that a whole world of convergent technologies have to come in, convergent skills and knowledge people have to come in, and they are not going to do it free. And therefore, it brings us to this concept that we have to be just not listeners taking advantage of this knowledge that Guruji is giving. He is actually creating a content which is near perfection. If you go and look at it, browse through the entire internet, you will find that the type of knowledge that we are getting, the type of information that we are getting, it is for the posterity, it is for the next generation. And when we are in this part of the journey, it is important that we contribute not only with our effort, but with the monetary part of it, because the people who are involved are not necessarily people who are connected with Bhagavad Gita. They are not going to do it free. And therefore, my request, and I am myself going to contribute, of course, in my own limited way, but if we start contributing, even starting from this Guru Purnima, and then trying to contribute every month in a continuous way, the cash flow will help us generate this fantastic body of knowledge that is coming from Guruji in a Sampradayic way. It will help us to enlarge and promote this and keep it for our next generation. It is very important that this knowledge, the way it is being presented, be available to the next generation and not rest and die with us. So my humble request to all of you, and my pranam to Guruji for being such a fantastic, should I say, inspirer, motivator in every class, So with this, I end. Thank you so much, Guruji, for giving me this opportunity. My namaskar to all the participants, because all of us are very enlightened people, and therefore to speak in this forum itself gives me a huge amount of privilege. So with this, I again remind each one of us to make a huge contribution. Let's do it as first time at least in 4 figures. Okay, thank you so much. Namaste.
Okay.